for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Saturday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Portland, out of the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Lillard in at the point. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith and stolen by Lillard. Shoots over Doncic, and that one's good. Lillard.
Productive habits pay off for Lillard. He's always working on his offense to refine his skill.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic right side. Shoots over Lillard, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
And here is Doncic following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Nancy's checked in for Powell.
Larry Nance Jr.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Nance. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Doncic against Lillard. Left side, Hardaway. From 17 feet out. Rebound by Nurkic.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. They're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in free throw percentage, 3rd in scoring, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. always completely focused, completely automatic. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Doncic. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Now here's Covington. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Doncic. Porzingis passes to Doncic.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And that one misses.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Zeller is checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for McCollum. Then for the Mavericks, Brown's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. Picked by Zeller. Here's Simons. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Finney Smith, covered by Nance. And Brown throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Mavericks making the shot. Lillard, the pass to Nance. Oh, that's blocked. Doncic outside. And he uses the glass on the lane. Doncic has got 5 now.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Doncic dishes to Bullock. Doncic with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. And finished off by Brown.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Lillard. He's got 8. For the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Lillard. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen. Now here's Bullock. Covered by Lillard. Finney Smith kicks to Kleber. Here's Doncic. Count the basket.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
All right, look who's
And big man Kristaps Porzingis, not resting on his laurels, he describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Is getting in that weight room and living in there, basically, doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And at 7'3", and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Willie Cauley-Stein, Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Brown, and it's Porzingis in at the power forward position. Here's Brown, following the score by Damian Lillard. Brown the pass to Porzingis, and here's Brunson. He kicks to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Portland leading. Here's Powell. And the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Dallas shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Dallas again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And, Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Now here's McCollum. The pass to Nurkic. Zeller setting the pick for McCollum. Fires at the elbow. And the jumper falls for him. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Cauley-Stein with a screen on Lillard. Porzingis passes to Brown. Back to Porzingis.
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's McCollum for 3. No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Could make for some fairly high drama.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Cody Zeller, and it's Simons in for Lillard. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. McCollum uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Now here's Hardaway, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Porzingis passes to Brunson. Here's Brown. It's over Powell, off the left rim and out. It's Powell on the wing. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Powell, no good. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Nancy's checked in for Portland. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. Bullock dishes to Brown. Brown sets a screen for Doncic. Shoots from the baseline. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Coming off a terrific season. 6th in scoring. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
McCollum with the screen for Powell. Pass to Simons. Nance with it. It's McCollum on the wing. Drops in the layup for 2. McCollum's got 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The screen from Brown. Doncic passes to Brown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Here's Powell. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the wing, Doncic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, getting the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Are you looking forward to a matchup in particular?
Yeah, the one on free taco night, baby. We need to make sure we're in the arena for that one.
I like tacos, as long as they're veggie tacos, baby. Or give me those vegan burgers.
Put me down for the whole enchilada.
That was a vegan taco.
You never had veggie taco?
No, there's no such thing. Stop.
Yes, it is. You put tomatoes, lettuce, obviously.
Stop it.
Green peppers,
Stop
you
it.
get the onions.
Stop it.
Oh, it's great.
How about a little guac on that action?
A little guac.
If it doesn't crunch, it's not a taco.
And now let's get back to the Portland Trailblazers, dealing with a thin margin at the half.
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Lillard gets it to go.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
And at 6'7", with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Here's McCollum, following the score by Dallas. Can't hit from 12.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
McCollum outside. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
McCollum up top, guarded by Hardaway. Floats one up, and McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got 11.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
This is it to Finney-Smith. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Porzingis with a screen on McCollum. Hardaway finds Porzingis, and they recover it. Hardaway, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Sellers checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Powell. Brown comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Hardaway. No points in the game yet for him.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Takes the 3. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look now for Portland. Nance comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in for McCollum. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. With the step back. Lillard looking around. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
You love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Powell, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 11. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Damian Lillard is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And he can't get the first one. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
and I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. He dishes it to Brown. Brown kicks to Brown. That's short off the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Bullock. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Brunson against Lillard. 11 feet away. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead has got down to just 10 points on the bucket from Brunson. Lillard outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Bullock in the corner. This is to Brown. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. Connor Covington's checked in for Anferny Simon.
For your Trailblazers.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brown dishes to Bullock. Offensive rebound. And it's Brown missing. Trailblazers leading by 10. Covington passes to Zeller, and it's blocked by Brown. Powell against Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Trying to find Bullock. Gets it to him. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Covington's got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, that's just solid use of the pull-up there by Robert Covington. When the defense stays away from him, he has no problem letting it go.
And so it's Portland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now here's Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. Almost, but it rolls out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Trailblazers leading by 8. Cullen passes to Nurkic. The dish to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Clock at 6. It's Covington on the wing. Lillard from outside. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You gotta have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Mavericks making the shot. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Second chance shot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the pass to Hardaway. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Nance finds McCollum. And that one is good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Blazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now Nance, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Nurkic. Tight defense on him. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 11. Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Lillard. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Again the miss by the Mavericks. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Out to Nance. Hardaway with the steal. Doncic passes to Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Larry Nance Jr.
That one on Nance.
All that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
Wow, he's jacked in for Portland. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Lillard outside. McCollum up top. Guarded by Hardaway. Powell. That's good. And it's 8 points now in the game for Norman Powell.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 3rd personal. 2nd team foul.
And the first one drops. Rounds checked in for Dallas.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Lillard. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Lillard against Doncic. Blocked again. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 2. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Covington. Covington's got his 3rd assist on the night. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Hardaway with the steal. To the paint. Here's Brown. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Timeout. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? Blazer dancer.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Remains Portland ball.
1:19 left to play in the final quarter. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum finds Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Lillard, and it's blocked by Brown, and he stays with it. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And it goes down 2 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Doncic, no good. Outside, Covington. It's McCollum on the wing. He gets that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
And the dunk by Doncic.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Simons surveying the D. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Damian, this team is on a roll and finding ways to win. What would you say about how you're playing?
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
I know you want to keep it going, man, so congrats on the W. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Damian Lillard.